of love.
Jehovah Jireh,
Jehovah Jireh, my provider, the kings of kings and the lords of lords.
I would like to warmly welcome you all here at the Baphumelele Children's Home this morning. It's wonderful to see so many dear friends who all wish us all well here. In particular, I would like to welcome our Dutch Consul General, Mr. David de Waal. We have the chairman of the Baphumelele Association here, Mr. Peter Hugo. Obviously, Mama Rosie, director of Baphumelele Children's Home. All the children, most of them will be at school. We picked the wrong day. We should have done this on a holiday, but they should be at school. So some of them are here. Big welcome to the children and all the members and staff of Baphumelele Holland-House. It was in the early 80s, in 83, 84, that I met Stan Wall, the founder of the Holland-Stellenbosch Medical Foundation and the current chairman. Stan and one of his dear friends, Martin van Nierhoff, were pulmonologists, lung surgeons, and they did a postgraduate work experience here at Tageberg Hospital. They had such a good time. They've learned so much. They've been given so much by the people from South Africa for their own furthering of their careers. They wanted to do something back. So what they did is they founded the Holland-Stellenbosch Medical Foundation. And currently we have 8 members on the board. And they asked me to join and become the local representative here in South Africa. What we do as the Holland-Stellenbosch Medical Foundation, we've linked ourselves to the University of Stellenbosch, to the medical faculty. The idea was what can we do to counteract the brain drain? How can we further the course of medical improvement in this country? So what was decided is that we would link ourselves to the medical faculty and link ourselves in with the projects that they already had or that they had started. And one of the most wonderful projects is the Ukwanda project. We would like to give the people of this country the opportunity to learn, especially the rural people, and uplift them, bring them up to health professionals with the aim of having a health professional in every community in this country, a trained health professional. Whether that be a doctor or a nurse or a physio or all 3 of them or everybody involved in the medical field. That's what we would like to see. So we support, we encourage, and we try and improve. There's a wonderful project within the Ukwanda project, and it's called the Worcester Rural Clinical School. It's a hospital in Worcester, the first one of its kind, where doctors and nurses and all the peripheral medical field people are educated in the rural setting, but also from the rural setting. And the important thing here is that we not only uplift the community by drawing from the community and train them where they are needed. The tendency is also that when you train people from the rural areas, in the rural areas, they tend to stay there. And that's what we want to achieve. We support bursaries for medical students. We have supported in the past some equipment for medical use. So we met Mama Rosie. And Mama Rosie took us very kindly through Baphumelele Children's Home. And we were very impressed. And we looked, and Mama Rosie looked at us with these eyes, as you can see right now. And we all melted. And she says, we have a Canada house, we have an American house, there's a German house, but there is no Holland house. And she left it there. It was quiet. So there was a painful quietness there. So we looked at each other and said, well, we have to do something here. And we had a bit of a caucus meeting right here, put our heads together and said, well, we can change that. We do that. The whole committee was here last year. The whole board of the Holland-Stellenbosch Medical Foundation. All 8 of us were standing here. David de Waal was also here. The ambassador, Mr. Rob de Vos, was here. We decided amongst ourselves, we will fund this, we will do this, we build a house. The plot that this house is supposed to go on is really a little bit too big for one house. but it's too small for two. Ideally, it should have a double-story house with 4 units in it. Now we're talking a different ballgame here. This is out of our own pockets. This is not foundation money. This is from the people, from the members of the foundation, the board members. We can't put this thing out of our own pocket down here. So Stijn, in his wisdom, said we will do it, and we will find a friend. We found a few friends, and in doing that, within a month, within 6 weeks, I think, he made quite a few phone calls, I may add, but he got it right. He managed to get all this together. But I would like to do one little thing. I would like to take this off here, and I would like to give this to Stijn. He is truly a goodwill ambassador for this country.
I'd like to say, yes, a bit more than a year ago, we were invited by Stijn and Martin, and the ambassador was there, and Ronald Ladon was there, and a few others, and it is a very remarkable project. So support, I would like to give also a big hand to Holland Stellenbosch Foundation, because it is truly a wonderful foundation. So, but of course, we're here for Mama Rosie and the gang. And yes, that project was here, and I think it's really exceptional that these people got together and built this orange house.
When people ask me, what is Baphumelele, what does it do? I say to them, you've got to come with me and come and see it. It's difficult to tell you just what happens here, and I'm so pleased you're here to see it yourselves this morning. And have a look around, and go and have a look and see. It's not just an orphanage, it's a lot more than that. When I think back to where it started over 20 years ago, to a little school up at the corner of the road, and what's happened since then, inspired by Rosie, and really supported very well by the donor community in South Africa and overseas, so that we've now got a fully fledged orphanage. We've just about covered the whole property that we own. And you're quite right, Martin. Our strategic plan that we developed about 3-4 years ago was to have a number of cluster homes, individual cluster homes, coming all the way down here to the end of the property. Rosie hijacked that. When she got to the end of the property, she said, we're getting to the end, and there's still a lot of children we've got to look after, so we've got to go up. And so that was how we got to here.
That's how we got caught.
That's how you got caught.
To finish off here, I would like to say a big thank you to Mama Rosie. You're a wonderful person. We love you, and you're an inspiration to us all.
I would like to say a few words. To say thank you, Martin and Stijn.
Pleasure.
You have put us on the map of Khayelitsha. So many didn't believe that this house could be built here in Khayelitsha. But now it's a reality. I hope that we will keep our objective of caring and supporting these vulnerable children. Thank you very much for making that objective possible for us. And thank you for being my friend.
Check these eyes, sir. Check these eyes.
And for believing in me, because yes, the first discussion was that you were going to build one unit, which is Holland-House, one unit, one cluster house. But I knew deep down in my heart that it was not really one cluster house. But then when I told you about the 4 units, I thought you'd back off. But you didn't. You supported
She just rolls her eyes.
Thank you so much, Martin, and thank you. I want to thank the children and the staff and also the community around here. This will be really a beacon of hope, and it will be here for years, and it's showing off, I can tell you. It's orange. Thank you very much.
Wonderful. Thank you.